Going live? Apparently I'm live. Hi Kat, hi Richard, hi Chris. How you doing, guys? Well, I've had an interesting couple of days. One of my friends commented on Facebook. Oh my goodness. One of my really old friends from school commented on one of my Facebook posts and was pretty much trying to get me to wear a mask, asking me certain things, but when I answered, didn't pay any attention, just kept trying to get me to wear a mask. That is either gaslighting or just being very condescending. At least that's how I came across. So, like, I'm a really nice person, but push me and I will bite. No, not you, not you. Oh, sorry, are you talking to Chris there? Oh, Chris, how's my favourite mentor? And Kat said, who, me? So we're wondering who you're talking about there. I think, unless I'm confused, that is possible because the last few days my head has not been with it at all. I'm like I posted something else up. I didn't understand what it was about. I had it explained to me. So he's talking to me. Oh, thank you, Chris. That's really weird being looked at as a mentor. Wow. Tell your friend you believe in pro-choice. They're at a loss if you say that, lol. Yeah, well, I let them go, and I was really nice back. And then I just went, well, it's gaslighting, and you're probably like, I've written it heaps of times, so I'm sure they'd know that I can't wear a mask because of trauma, and I can't get a vaccine because it's possible that I have an autoimmune disease. So, but they're still, they'll still try. And I understand because the media is telling them. I'm sure it's the media programming them to try and get their friends to go along. It's very weird. And I felt like, and I hate to say this, but I felt like I was talking to a child. I respect my friends. I really do. And I thought they were smarter than that, a whole lot smarter than, and what I'm finding out is just they're not. I have I do have an exemption certificate. I actually had to go to the doctor last week, and while I was there, I asked him for one. He knows why, but I should not have to explain this to the public. You have friends who judge you for not wearing a mask. Yeah, the mask division. It is really sad. It really is. And it's also going to be the difference. You can already see the divide between people in favour of and people against. You can just see the whole division thing happening. So it's pretty sad, actually, to find that out and, to realise that some of your friends they don't even realise. They do not realise what... and I blame the media. I really blame the media, as well as the government. But the media are propping the government up, so... But it's insane. It's just insane. And now apparently, the army are going to be on the streets helping the police to make sure everybody's following the rules. Now, without a commander in charge, I'm pretty sure I don't know for a fact, but I don't think the army is allowed to go after their own civilians for something like this. I'm not sure. I don't know the full law on that, but I do believe that's not that, or it could be scare by media. I'm not sure. That's more what I tend to think it is. I don't think it will actually happen, but if it is, I'm prepared. So, Zal, how you going, Zal? And Natalie, how you going? Wolf Sheep Killer, Harmony. Oh, where are we? Lynn, Natalie, I don't know if I've said hello, so I'll just say hello to everyone. Again, Angela. Okay. Shame my friend doesn't understand we all have freedom of choice, her as well as yourself. Sad. Yeah. Look, she can wear one. She can get a vaccine. I won't hold it against her. So why would they seem to hold it against you? And I was apparently told that my mum knew how to have fun and I need to learn how to have fun. Or something like, my mum knew how to have fun. So in other words, apparently I don't. I don't know. I have lots of fun every day. I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, hey, that maybe just because I'm serious on Facebook a lot and I gaslight a whole lot of people on Facebook. I am not going to say I don't because I do. When I'm trying to tell them and wake them up, I can tend to make people angry because I'm not being nice about it anymore. It's too late for that. So now I'm going in hard, and if they don't like it, they can unfriend me or unfollow me. So I'm sorry, but we're past being nice point now, really. I mean, your country, you're going to lose your country. There's no point trying to be nice about this. I'm trying to just tell the facts. It can come across as very rude, arrogant, whatever you want to call it, and it can be. But it's trying to anger people to wake them up because they don't think anything else. Gently is not going to do it anymore with certain people. So if anyone asks you why not, you got, you're medically exempt. Yeah, doctor-patient confidentiality, that's exactly what I said. I said, do you want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure that's doctor-patient confidentiality. They're desperate to get back to normal, but they don't realise that by doing what they're doing, they're never going to get back to normal. It's just going to keep going. I pray for a revealing. Yeah, I really do. I pray for all of us, man, all of us, not just me or my parents. And I'm praying for everyone to wake up. Shaquille, I feel terrible for lying, but if my job demands the jab, I'm going to have to pretend to be Jehovah's Witness or something to get a religious exemption. Yeah, it's amazing what's going on. I don't even think we've seen anything yet. I really don't. I think we're going to see it. It's going to be scary. That's what I think. Yeah, I didn't think the army were allowed to do things to their fellow countrymen that isn't like, oh, I can't even explain it. It's not a war. It's medical. And the army are coming in for medical? I don't know. Disclosure is happening worldwide. The face things and the children putting an end to that. The rest follows. Yeah, it'll be the children that wake people up. The children, they're traumatising them. And I can't believe they can't see it. My sister is the same way. She also took the thing. I'm so upset as I've already lost 5 family members in 4+ years. I found out this week that my dad did twice. And I'm praying that he's all right. He's all right so far, but I'm just praying he continues to be all right. Yeah, it's a worry. And hello, Richard. Deb says, good morning, Hev and everyone from South Australia. Oh, God love you. The army, if only governments made as much effort to stop homelessness. How about they concentrate on pedophilia? That would be a really good thing for them to concentrate on if they were really going to go after people. Holes are the useful idiots. Yeah, they don't realise that. I mean, there's footage all over the place and on YouTube and everywhere of people in freezing conditions. You know how you can see the condensation come out of your mouth? Well, they've put masks on and the condensation goes straight through. If that's the case, it's not protecting you. I said, where are the hazmat suits of, oxygen tanks? That's what you would need. Programming, television, yeah. Television, yeah, exactly. As usual, the people are fighting amongst each other, becoming divided, which diverts attention from the real enemy, which is not each other. Exactly. Exactly. That's what the divide and conquer is about. Hey, Secret Squirrel, how you going? For an avalanche of information. Yeah, I'm waiting for an avalanche of information. I've got a funny feeling it's coming soon, but I do think it'll get slightly worse and before it gets better. Hi, Heaven all, Denmark here. Oh, wow, drumstick. Good on ya. You will still be having fun after they all expire. Yeah, sadly. Look, if there's a time to have fun, and I do have fun during the day. Like, I smile, I laugh, I do things that make me happy, you know. I'd like to go away for a couple of days. That would make me happy. But since we're locked down, I just do what I do to make me happy. So, but there's a time to be like just having fun, you know. And now, right now, is not the time to, you know, like we're locked down, we can't go anywhere. So the fun, you know, out going away or anything, that's out of the question. But in the meantime, still, I feel like I have a job to do, and that's what I'm doing. And I still have fun doing it. So I think they look at fun differently than I do. I think that's what the whole thing. I really don't know. I'm confused. I'm sitting here going, oh wow. Like I'm seeing it firsthand. I know all you guys have told me you've lost friends, and I have too. But yeah, when a good friend starts arcing up at you and trying to get you to wear a mask, that's like, wow. I never thought you'd be like that. I really thought they would respect choice. But no, because they do really think there's a pandemic. So, yep, the gloves are off now. Yep, Jeff. I'm not going to be nasty, but I'm just going to be very straightforward. And if it comes across as nasty, then I'm sorry, but I'm not pussyfooting around anymore. A day with you would be so fun. Oh, it would be until I fall asleep. I have day naps. But no, I'm not. Yeah, look, I don't get peed off often, but that kind of peed me off, you know. Like we're all human, we're all going to get peed off at some time or another, and it kind of peed me off. Not enough to like. I'm not going to delete her or block her or anything. I'm not going to do that. I just was like, wow, like I just can't believe, wow. See, we're all being shown, including me, and I know what's going on, but I'm still being shown. So, that's how people are being programmed. My mum and I are polar opposites on this, and it's horrible. Yeah, don't take their tunnel vision to heart. No, I know. I just sort of thought that they were like, I've looked at these friends as being really smart people, like smarter than me. I really did, and probably held them up to a little bit of a higher regard. And now I'm just seeing that I'm disappointed. I'm like, wow, it's really. I don't want to be smarter than them. I don't want to be. And I don't think I am. I'm not saying I'm smarter than everybody else. I'm not like that. It's not that way. I just want them to have a look for themselves, you know, what you guys have seen, what I've seen, what we see, but they don't look. They're scared. They think it's going to be right-wing white supremacist to have a look or something. I don't know. Or they're just too busy. A lot of them are kept too busy to research. But you can still, like, every now and then put a video on, plug some earphones in and listen to what people are saying, you know. If they had TB, do they want me to get it too? I had broke leg, but I'm not wanting everyone to get one too. Yeah, I know. It's yeah, there's just so much weird. It's weird. I'm living in the twilight zone. See? Oh my goodness. They want to just go and have fun while they're losing the country. It is like George Orwell 1984. It's insane. And the rest of Australia wants Sydney cordoned off so that we can't go into there. Oh, I think we're going to spread it. See, that's what I mean. This is just unbelievable. Hi, Michelle. How you doing? From New Jersey. Wow. I drove past a drive-through testing site yesterday on the Gold Coast. No one there. Yeah, I think they're getting desperate. And like there has to come a point where the people see how ridiculous this is. I don't know what that point is, but I'm sure there is one. I really am somewhere. God, please. There's got to be one somewhere. I have a feeling something is about to drop. Okay. If you don't watch me on Rumble or any of those ones, there's links down below. You need to go and watch, especially on Odysee, because I actually shared the video there. There seems to be a policeman talking about things that could be happening, reasons maybe why the army are here that are not what the media say. If so, it's a good thing, but I'm not 100% sure it is 100% legit yet. But I have asked for proof from people. If anyone can show me that it is not real and you have proof, I'll take that. I'll change my mind. But until then, what I've seen, this recording looks real, and they're about to possibly make some arrests. Yeah, I don't think it's what the media are saying. I think they're trying to scare everybody else so everyone stands up against it so that maybe they don't get caught. I'm just spitballing here. I've been thinking about it for a few days. Masks are only mandatory in public transport when standing up in DK. What else have we got? Oh, also McAfee. Apparently went down right before the countdown ended. And apparently I did see something about it. I don't know what it is, but he may have dropped it. Know your rights group, folks. Yep. You were terminated by email for refusing that. Oh, really? Wow. How nice of them. I think they probably won't stand. People, the places that do that, I think they're not going to stand after this. Carry food with you. Say you're eating all the time. Yeah, you could do that. Sorry, I'm shaking here. It's freezing again. We still haven't had any snow. We had a little bit, but it wasn't enough it didn't land or anything, so not worth really writing home about. I posted today that the term political science is taking on a whole new meaning. It is. It's, to me, pseudo, what they're using. It's not real. It's pseudo. Yeah, that. See, I've got to be careful what I say. Oh, by the way, I was setting up Streamlabs this morning. I haven't got it perfected yet, but I'm trying to do it on my own. I don't know about a call-in show because, okay, hear me out here. I could probably do it on Rumble. Odysee, I can't go live yet, and I don't know why. Maybe they're trialing it in certain areas, but I could possibly do it on Rumble because here we have to watch what we say, and if someone else says the wrong thing, I can be terminated. So I'm going to have to be really careful how I do it. But I'm still trying to set up Streamlabs so you can have like intermission music and stuff like that. So if you say you will take the thing after the trials are over, they cannot sack you. Yes, even Alan Jones is spilling the beans. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put a video up on Rumble letting you know what to come back with to an employer if they ask. I've given it to my son, so because he's been asked. It really, this is insane. What does it take to wake people up? I really don't know. No one's discussing 0 people carking it. Sorry. I've got to try and find new and inventive ways to say things. I printed it and framed it. Oh, hello, D. Lee. How you doing? Copper Coin, how you going? Cosmic Cousin Vinny, so much going on behind the curtain. Dominoes are falling worldwide. Try to relax. Darkness will be followed by more light than we can imagine. Oh, I know what's coming after this is going to be amazing. It's just getting through this. And I'm sitting here shaking. I'm not scared. I'm cold. I'm freezing actually. But yeah, I'm not worried about anyone coming to my door or I am worried more about the public's reaction to me not wearing a mask than I am about the police tackling me even or being arrested. I'm more worried because I've been given some filthy looks and by men who are masked. Wow. Hi, Michelle from Glasgow. Wow. Laurie D says banks closing accounts and limiting transaction in the US, Spain, and others. Well, I think they're having a bit of a collapse problem. Banks are, I do believe. They're saying Australia is back in a recession. So that because of the closures and everything. So it is insane. We should do a big Zoom chat and have a dance party. Yeah, that'd be good. I was watching some guy react to, what was he reacting to? I don't know. I like watching people react to music they haven't heard. And it was one that he actually literally had to get up and dance behind the camera because it was just like it was it was Jamiroquai, Canned Heat, the song Canned Heat. And, it just makes you move. You can't not sort of either bob your head or do something, tap along or something. Most people are fully absorbed into the brainwashing. Yes. Yep. Yeah, imagine having a big dance party. Everyone just, That's not how I dance, by the way. Really? No, it's not. I'm not a dag. Well, I am, but I don't dance like that. I don't know if anyone's seen Kath and Kim. I dance like Kath. No, I'm kidding. Okay, what have we got? An older neighbour I keep an eye on has started struggling with neurological issues, and whilst in the post office, an older lady rushed in. Her friend had just had an aneurysm and been taken to the hospital. Oh, no. Fear makes people react emotionally and not think logically. Turn off the telly. Exactly, Richard, exactly. That's why I keep saying to people, you've got to use your mind before your heart. Like really got to put your head before your heart, and you've got to think about it before you react. I'm still guilty of it too. I react before thinking about things sometimes, but then I pull myself back and say, hang on, think about it. So I do. Hey, Messenger, how you doing? And Marion G, power to anyone struggling during this. It will pass. Yep, exactly. Fear has a direct impact. Whoa, where'd that go? Okay. Oh, I was a bit behind there. Oh, there it is. Fear has a direct impact on your stress levels. In turn, impacts the immune system. And then we got Wolf Sheep Kill. Telegram has a new Zoom meeting type deal. Not sure what it is yet, but I hope they do. 49 watching. It's filling. 66 guys. Excellent. Can you hit the like button for me if you like? If you like. If you like. Common sense and discernment beats college every day. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can look. Okay, can I tell you a story that I know about colleges, and it's possibly happening in universities too? They don't want to fail people. So I went to college to study horticulture here in Australia. I got to Certificate 4. Even though I passed, I'd studied and everything like that, I had no idea about plants really. Like I know the generals, but telling one plant from a different plant by looking at a leaf, some people in the class who worked in the industry could do that. I couldn't. And what I'm trying to say is I would not become a horticulturalist because of my I'd like to study more to really know what I'm doing before I did step out. But they still give you a certificate. Now, if they're doing the same thing in universities, that means we have some dumb doctors and dumb professionals who have passed but are not quite at the standard they should be. And that, I think, is part of the problem. And a lot of them that aren't too smart enough to actually do anything end up behind a desk. And I think these are what we are seeing with experts running things. I don't think they've actually practiced a day in their life. I think they're probably desk people with a very low score on the end results, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so I am really sus on all these people. I don't trust many of them at all. I don't trust any of them at all. I trust myself more. It's too much trouble for people to take the time as their minds are only skin deep. Yeah. Twilight Zone, great song by Golden Earring. I've never heard of it. They're all just terrified sheep. Yeah, we're watching the biggest fear campaign since Orson Welles' War of the Worlds. It's amazing. The spread what the next variant is named such because you have to be asleep to believe it. Yeah, alpha, delta, beta. Maryland's nose tent is doing business. Okay. I think fear is winning. That's what I'm worried about. It's insane. They're really worried. They are. But they don't listen. They're worried, but they won't listen. I can't help it. I work right next door to the centre and it has lines up the road. Wow. I guess some are full and some aren't, probably. Deployed everywhere in US. Wow. Dropping like flies here. A month ago, 32-year-old man dropped dead. Oh, no. Yeah, well, you know where I think the new strain's coming from? I think you know what I think. And Adam, hi, from Cali. Wow. Yeah, arrest the media. How about we just put all of these like media and politicians on like $500 a week and see how they go? I'm pretty sure we've come out of lockdown pretty quick. Yep, exactly, Zal. What have we got? Take the wait and see approach. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Give me evidence. Give me the studies. Let me look through it all. I'll decide then. Until then, I'm not going near anything. Sounds like the same scenario. Yeah, military. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is, but I still have a feeling that's what it is, Richard, what you were saying about the military. Yeah. It's been over a year and a half with this crap. If you haven't died from it by now, can it really be as big as what they're saying? I agree. It's I can't say too much. Tez, hi darling, thanks for your great info and love and light. Oh, thank you, Tez. Might be to quell mass revolts too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's I think they're trying to make the people fear when it's really them who should be fearing. I'm going a roundabout way to say things. I'm so sorry, guys. This is definitely fun to me. We're living in the best of times. We are, because we can see what's happening. And there's going to be history books written about this time. Hey, Meg. I am human. How you doing? I did say how you doing that time without going, how you doing? Oh, maybe I'm relaxing a bit now. The scariest thing is that it's happening the world over. Yeah, exactly. This is not just Australia. By the way, guys, can I just say that they're coming to you next? You're going to be, and you know what I mean, locked. Maybe not everywhere, but I think Florida, you're doing all right. If you live in Florida, you're going to do all right. Men in masks are cowards. Yeah, I think they're just, yeah, well, in a way, but they're under pressure. And probably by their other half too. You got to think of that too. Copper Coin says, have you are and have been doing a great job, 100%. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. I'm trying it. Look, I'm human, and every now and then I'm going to lose. I have a temper too. Like I am. I'm pretty good, but every now and then I'm going to be like, watch it. What are you saying? Okay, I think I've gone way up again. Tell them to get on the stuff and maybe wake some people up. Yeah. If I'm not too peed off to keep talking, I will. If I get too peed off, I'll leave the conversation and just go, oh, for God's sake, look, seriously, you're not going to listen. I'm not going to talk. Yes, Commonwealth Bank in Guildford was stopping small business owners transferring money. Wow. That's interesting. I know that I think PayPal are going to gang up with social media now on people, certain people. So I'm just letting people know that, yeah, that it could be gone. Angela Snowden says, DJ T dance on handicaps have to dance with a walker. Funny sight. Oh, don't worry. I think we'd all be funny sight dancing, me included. Lol, smash the like button. Oh, thank you, guys. Excellent. 61 like. And we've got 68 watching. That's good. Oxide de graphene. Wow. Okay, electromagnet. Yep. Antidotes. Yep. Cool macaron. Macaron. I hope I said that right. Hi, everyone. Did you all see the video on Rumble by the Marines this week? It's about why he plays the YMCA in Glorious. I didn't see that. Oh, yes. I love that movie, Richard. Dum Dum Want Gum Gum. Night at the Museum. What a movie. We have apps for everything. Yeah. Oh, look, seriously, I'm gonna ditch my phone soon. Not completely. I'm gonna have a mobile phone, but one without, sorry, I got a hair on my lip. One without the internet on it. So just a ringing and messaging phone. I don't want anything other than that. And then I'll just jump on the computer when I need to, you know. But I'm going to stop carrying around those things. I just don't. Because everywhere we go, we're supposed to check in now as well with the phone. No. Hey, AS, how you doing? They all teach doctors how to write an RX and refer it. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. Hi, Kevin from London. We have a saying here, there's no cure for stupid. Yeah, I know. The problem is I don't think they're stupid. I really don't. I just think that they're where we were. Like, say 15, 20 years ago, I believed the media, everything. Doctors, experts. And then I started looking, and then I looked more and more, and the more I looked, the less I trusted them. So now, like, I've been looking at all this stuff and for about since at least 2008. So it may have been a little bit earlier than that, but I'd say from 2008 is when I really started to get into it. Okay, where are we? Fraudy is said to have stolen a lab person's data and, oh, really? That's interesting, wolf sheep killer. Natalie, no, I didn't. It was, okay. Love you and the way you put the info that you tell me from the other side of the world, darling. Oh, thank you, Tez. How long is the Australian lockdown likely to last for? Till the end of August now. It was supposed to end on the 29th of July. Now it's August, the end of August. They're just moving the goalpost. It's what they're going to do. Keep doing. That's what, like, people think they're going to get out of it. There's no getting out of it. I'm sorry to say, but that's the way it looks. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Praying for us all. Yeah, us craziness everywhere. I'm doing all right. I really am. Sorry, the chat's just jumped huge, guys. 500 a week, try job seeker. It's under 300, not enough to feed a mouse, let alone pay rent. Well, you can't even rent for under 300 a week here. That's insane, Jeff. Sydney lockdown goes September now. Oh, great. Having the mofo house. How you going, Weezy? JCK has intimidated the military here for when the real info drops. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. They're saying the military's going to help the police. Well, okay, even if they are, that means the police have stepped back and said we're not enforcing. A lot of them. Either that, or I think what I still think is happening is that the media and politicians are trying to make the public scared because they are. Hey, Kathy, how you going? Back channels are saying end of this month, beginning of August should be very significant. I'm hearing that too. I've been hearing for months that August might be a very interesting month. But I'm again not putting a date on anything because it's going to take time for people to wake up. I've realised that now. After talking to my friend, I've kind of thought, okay, well, they're nowhere near it. They really are nowhere near it. So, is it true that they are getting ready to arrest I don't know, to be honest, Jack. I've seen things. People have said that it's fake, but I have no proof of it being fake. So I really don't know. It's up to everyone, I think, to use your discernment, use your intuition as to what you think's going on. Do as much research as you can so you have enough information to make the decision to think, of what's going on. So everyone's storming here. Hold the line, Mark. Oh, good on you, Mark. The flooding washing up people not from those areas. Really? Hi, Demelza. How you doing? Yeah, 2 months more. It could go through to September here, guys. I don't know how long this is going to last. Sylvie, how you doing? Thank you. Always a pleasure to hear from you. Oh, thank you. Stasia says, glad when the truth is finally revealed. God bless you. Yeah, I'm praying for it. I'm hanging for it. Possible word that he will be reinstated in August and this will stop. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Like I said, we're hearing things, but we don't. It's hard to confirm. You can't confirm anything. So we're pretty much flying blind. That's what I think. When the government say 2 months, it's like Builder's quote and likely to be at least double. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen the movie The Money Pit? 2 weeks. How long? How long will it take to finish? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And it's insane. Cheers, Wheezy. PayPal's already teamed up with big tech here and dropping content creators. Oh, there you go. It doesn't really worry me. Look, I get like about $30 a month from YouTube, and they won't pay you till you've got over $100. So every 3 or 4 months, I maybe get $100 or $100 and something dollars. I'm not worried anyway. I'm not worried. I'll run into the bush if I have to. If they take my money off me and everything, I will go to I'll head bush. Okay, sorry, I'm burping here. Tea makes me burp. Let's remember our Latin terms of government. Yep, exactly. Our parley are passing bills at 3 a.m. Oh, I think they are. It seems to be what they're doing. They're just having late night sessions and making decisions, and to hell with the people, like, just, yeah, let's just do it. Hi, Pat, how you doing? Finally made it. Okay, where am I up to? Okay, the chat, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. My dowsing keeps saying that next move is God's move. Yeah, well, God wins, so they'll not give up on the lockdown in Sydney. No, I don't think they will. Fear is a powerful psychological weapon. The MSM should not be. Yeah, I agree, sorry. Sybil, not Sylby. I'm sorry, guys. I need new glasses. I'm just stubborn. I just won't go and get them. These ones are magnifying ones, but I need the proper, OPSM ones. The problem with waking people up is the old saying is true. It's easier to con someone than to convince them they've been conned. Yeah, exactly. I've got to give credit to the media and all these people. They've done well. They've really, unfortunately, done well. The masks and lockdowns won't wake people up. The sleepers will just continue to take it. I think they have everything, and now they need to do a massive scare. Yep. I agree, Robin. I really do. That's what the next thing is. It's going to be, that's what I mean. We haven't seen anything yet. The next one's going to be huge. How's my son doing? He's still not working. He can't go to work. And they've asked him to get that before he goes back. And I've given him some information. It's up to him. I've advised him. I don't think he's getting. So I'd probably say he may not have a job soon. I don't know. Tim Poole say they're coming to your house. Yeah, I know he said that. He is reading the mainstream news. But the news are lying so much that I think they're the ones who are scared. They're trying to put the fear into the public, so maybe the public does go and protest and causes chaos. I have a funny feeling. I don't know why I think that, but I do. I don't realise what's happening. Yep, use discernment, go with your gut and intuition. Exactly. Europe is not taking this laying down. Good. Don't take it laying down. Don't take it. Hi, George. How you doing? It's hard to keep up with 66 people all at the same time, lol. Yeah, it's 74. Thank you, guys, and 70 likes. Good on you, guys. How are you all keeping yourselves busy and sane during lockdown? How strict is the lockdown over there? Okay, well, here you're supposed to scan yourself in everywhere you go, masks everywhere, social distancing. You're not allowed out unless you're going shopping. You're not allowed more than 5K from your home, which is a bit hard because my local shopping centre is about 10K from home. I've got little shops up here, but to go like shopping. Sorry, guys. It's not even lit and I'm choking. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's insane. It's full on back again. They said 4 days ago, 10,000 here in America. Them now it's 100,000 a day. No one here is getting tested. No one. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's what I mean. I'm waiting for people for the ball to drop, Largest thing in history. Yep, I know, William. Yep, I'm with you. You're advised to say you have an egg allergy. Oh, that would work. But here now, you've got to prove it, apparently. Apparently, the government and the army can ask for your medical papers. It's Germany. We're back in the 1920s, 30s in Germany. That's what it feels. It's amazing. I miss the illusion of democracy and rights. I miss being asleep. I really do. Like, I do and I don't. Um, no, actually, I'm happier now I'm awake. I really am. I'm much happier being awake because at least I'm not ignorant. I'm not um, unknowing of all this. I'm glad I know. Um, but sometimes I do. I do miss just, turn the telly on, watching some fluff and. Hey, have my mum taught me to be critical, thinking now I'm stupid and selfish for doing just that. Yeah, that's really, it's sad, isn't it? I can't believe it. Hi, Maria from Essex. You love my haircut? Yeah, I did it myself, and it's uneven, but I'm hoping no one can tell. That's because we can't even get a haircut. You should see my son. He looks like a bushman. He's normally very clean cut, and he just looks like rough around the edges. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, essential workers only here. My new mask, if I wear one, will be panties and a t-shirt saying I'm a panty man. Oh my goodness. What did I see where people were wearing bloody underwear as masks? And they were G-strings too. Or American would call them thongs. Here in Australia, thongs are footwear. They're what the UK would call flip-flops. Oh my goodness. Or sandals maybe. Oh, they just have like a piece of rubber as the foot and two things that you stick your toes into, and they're called thongs here in Australia, just so we don't get mixed up here. Okay. If in USA research 50 code 842. Yeah, it is, Vicky, it is. It's all a plan. Yeah, I know. Look, what we've seen in China in the beginning, we're not seeing. That's all I'm saying. It's only because it's cold weather here, that they've taken the opportunity. Yeah, well, people normally get the flu in winter or a cold or something, and like seriously, God help you if you cough in a shopping centre, and especially without a mask on. I believe I'm going to get tackled one day. Someone's going to tackle me and just like try and take me out, mate, thinking I'm some virus. Oh dear, people are scared of each other now. That's the problem. It does seem like that. Yeah, it does, Demelza. The rise of fascism in the West coincides with the rise of... Yeah, exactly. Well, it's all working together. It's worldwide. There's no doubt about that. Have all sins cast long shadows? Churchill and the other Allied leaders made deals with them, and this is the result. Yeah. And Kat M says, you avoid the subject. You can't argue with your elderly mother. She raised you. Yeah. It's hard when it's your family. It's hard when it's your friends too, but like it's really hard when it's your family. I haven't said a word to my dad. It's up to him. He went and got two of them, and I did what I could, and that's all. I just pray now that he's all right. So, okay. It's up to those of us awake to help those who will lose their mind when that comes. Yeah, exactly. I really hope Australia's free soon of all this. It is ridiculous. It's insane. Okay, where was I? Have a thunderstruck German Shepherd in my lap, vibrating, hard to type. Oh, poor darling. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Lol, don't you American ladies be stealing my thongs, says Richard. Yeah, exactly. They're footwear here in Australia. The ones that you wear as underwear are called G-strings here in Australia. Don't know why G, but anyway. At the precipice of, yep, Our passiveness is, yeah, bad. Okay, in the US, they're trying the approach using the corporations and the, entertainment clan. They're doing the same thing here, saying that, like, as far as I know, if to go to a football game or something, you might have to be. I think if it's not there, it'll eventually get to that point. If you do a plugger with your thongs, fix it with the plastic bread seal, good as new. Good on you, Darlene. That's for the rubber ones, right? Just work, mate. That's me done for the... just in response to someone else. Homeless people in the streets worldwide are not dying in the streets. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You haven't been sick in over 2 years, but with a weak cold that lasted 3 days. Yep. Yeah, the only thing I've had is a sniffle. And maybe a sneeze here and there and a little, like a little cough worse than normal. I've got smoker's cough anyway, so just a little bit of coughing more than normal, but nothing that I just, vitamin, you know what I mean? The big vitamin. Sorry, that one. And it seems to take mine away, so isn't it strange how the only people worried about this are the... Yep, exactly. Amazing how the police can act like they're doing in packs with no observation of their so-called rules, no virus and sickness in their ranks. We should ask them what's their secret. Yeah. Yeah, it can't last. It can't. There will come a breaking point. There will come a breaking point. But that's what I mean, where it might get worse before it gets better. Because once they break it, they're going to be hard to calm back down. My grown kids think I'm nuts. Yeah, look, I think most of my friends, a lot of people think I'm nuts, and really, I don't care. I really do not care. They can think that way. They will find out. That's all. So, yeah, I understand, Laurie. I think my dad thinks I'm nuts. He doesn't say it, but since he went and got the 2, I'm thinking he thinks, I don't know. God knows. But it doesn't worry me. He can think that. Anyone can think that I'm nuts. That's fine. I know where I stand and I know what's going on. Well, more so than they do. More so than the people who are watching TV, because if that's all the information they get, they're living in an echo chamber, and that's not good for you. I mean, I listen to left, right, conspiracy, anything, everything, and I make up my own mind. That's how I've, in the last 12, 13, 14, however many years I've been doing this, that's what I've done. And looked up things when they've said, especially when they've given you the links for paperwork, and look it up and have a look through it. And I haven't always done it, but I've done it a lot, and that would be the best way to go anyway. But I'm actually calmer now that I'm awake. Yeah, exactly. Yep. They're the ones who are scared, so they don't realise that, but there still will come a time every now and then where you might get a bit, Like I said, I can hold it pretty well now. Like, I never used to be able to hold my temper. I had I'm a redhead, I'm Irish. I've got a bit of a fiery temper, But I've learned in the last, say, 5 years how to really just level myself out and stay reasonable to an extent. And then every now and then I just get beat off and go, "Ah." Oh, well, especially when it seems to be like, people aren't listening. That's the best thing to do is just walk away rather than even respond, I'm thinking. It's probably what I should have done, but anyway. Okay. Where am I up to? Wow. Hi, Liz from LBRY US. Oh, good. Yeah, the mass cognitive dissonance needs to be broken. It does. I'm waiting for the arrests. They need to be arrested. This is insane. It cured my high BP and my elders. All they got was the sniffles. Wow. Hang on, did I miss something there? Oh, yeah, I heard that too, Maria, that some of the things are placebo. And I hope, oh my goodness, I hope. Randy, you're babysitting a young one. Yeah, MJ says, Chris, mate, the lockdown will never end. The mass cognitive dissonance needs to be broken. Remember, they can only get away with all of this if we, yeah. Did you hear Alberta downgraded it to just the, really, Dolores? Interesting. Okay, the tax, what do you guys think is the end goal? Yeah, Chris, I think the control via that. Wow. Oh, I'm on top chat. Why am I not seeing all comments? Oh, it won't let me. Top chat. It's just showing me top chat. I like to look at all comments, but it's only showing me this top chat here. Okay. Yep, it's theft, Randy. Lockdown was for 2 weeks initially. 2 years later, nearly. Yep, it's about 1.5 now, isn't it? Yeah, we're in August. Oh, no, hang on. We're at the end of July. We're on the last day of July here in Australia. So, yeah, it's the 2020 plan. It used to be the 21 plan, and they've expanded. And they planned to start it all. I think the 21 one was the start, and they hope to have it done by 2030. That's what I think. Yep, people are going to be mighty angry. Yeah, they're meant to serve the people, not the other way around. Exactly. They've just become authoritarians, I think. It seems that way. Tax on tax on tax. Okay, yep. Okay, here in Australia we have income tax, okay, for people who work. Then you have built-in taxes to things like petrol, cigarettes, alcohol. There's probably a lot more. But then when you go shopping or you do, there's a GST on top. So there's 3 taxes so far. Okay, just to go to work, get home, do shopping. 3 taxes. And they want to put more on top for the climate now. It's all part of it. That's all part of the 2030 thing. Yeah, we don't need them. They need us. Exactly. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and Abby normal. Ultimate govern control. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the politicians making a whole lot from this. How about we just limit their income to like everybody else? How about we put them on the lowest income, like the Job Start or whatever it is, JobKeeper, at $300 a week and see how they go. I mean, they'd have savings they shouldn't be allowed to touch and just try to live on that $300 and something a week. It'd end immediately the minute you said it. I don't agree with taxes. The government doesn't give me anything, so I don't give them nothing back. Yep. Well, look, for people who are disabled, elderly, and people who do get like an income because of something, that can be done with a straight GST, I believe. Between 14 and 20% GST, no other income tax, no other tax needs to be done. But because they take so much and they tend to, like, they give it to place, but it comes back and then it goes, because of that, they're not going to let it go. That's how they make their. You think anarchy is true freedom? Yeah, but the thing is, you can't just go straight into anarchy. You've got to walk people back to governing themselves because we've forgotten how to, or a lot of people have. Sorry, I was reading something then. I confuse myself. Yeah, a lot of people have to be walked back to it because they've forgotten how to. They rely on the government too much. Yep, we need to keep our vibes high. We do. The common theme between right, left, conspiracy and dissent is lack of honesty when it comes. Yeah, we need to hear everyone out. Even the stupid ideas need to be heard because, okay, if someone comes out with a stupid idea, but it sounds all right, and people think, oh, yeah, that's all right, someone else is going to come up with another idea that sounds even better. Now, the more people you've got, the better ideas are getting flung out there. You'll come up with the best idea. They've got to let people talk. We need to talk to get the ideas out there, to work it out, because I think we have more answers than they possibly do. Like many heads make, you know what I mean. Many heads and you know the thing. Yeah, that thing. Crocodile Dundee rules. He does, yeah. That was a man. Patience comes with age. Well, at least the character was a man, sorry, not necessarily the I don't know if he was all right. What's his name? Hogan. No. Yep. Paul Hogan, that's it. God, my memory. Hey Sadie, just got here. How you doing with the lockdown? Oh, yeah, not too bad. I don't really do much anyway, so it's just frustrating. And then all the people that are in the shopping centre that might be scared, that look at you as if you are a plague yourself, even if you don't have any, I don't even have a cold. But hey, apparently because I don't wear one of them, I might be a plague, so they've gotten people to hate each other, or be scared of each other at least. He tricked an entire American generation into thinking we say throw another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. Here in Australia, they're not called shrimps, they're called prawns. So, yeah, another shrimp on the barbie. That was to market to America, or I believe, or to others, to overseas. Normies are scared of their own shadow. They're almost scared them with the bird one years ago. Yeah. It says top chat on mine too, Hev, but I think it's showing all. Okay, cool. Hey, Chris, where did your little spanner go? Huh. Okay, sorry about that. I seem to have lost. Did I lose mods or something? There's something weird going on here. I don't know. Heather, didn't Mr. T sign an executive order saying anyone forcing that would be held accountable? Yep. Can't remember the order number. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the other day, JB let it slip that they have been working on that for 2 decades. Yeah, how did they know if it only came out last year? How have they been working on it for 2 decades if it only came out last year? Very interesting. Remember the normies took that for the flu and are still fighting for, Guillain-Barré. Yeah, exactly. Explain Agenda 2030 if you can. You probably know more about it than most. Oh, okay. Wow. It's pretty much the UN Sustainable Development. It's pretty much the paperwork, and it is an agenda to, the Belt and Road Initiative and all that's tied into it, to smart cities, to getting everybody off the land into cities, into little boxes. You're going to end up being, I don't know if you've ever seen Black Mirror, where everyone is at home watching this. The whole room is like a screen, and they're just, or Idiocracy, maybe, if you've seen the movie Idiocracy. Everyone's shoved in little cubicles. No No travelling, no holidaying out in the country. You're there to work for the man. You won't have a business. You will be working for the man, and you'll be taxed to oblivion, and no freedom. You'll be eating microwave meals. There will be no meat. It'll be, what do you call it? They're making it, biotech stuff. And depopulation in a big way. They were saying that 500 million is pretty much what they need. Well, there's currently 7 to 8 billion people in the world, so you do the math. That's a big number of people that they want to go. The rest will be all controlled with, sterilisation type things. Yeah, that's what it's been. That's the quickest thing, the quickest way I can explain to you without going into much detail and probably having to do a bit more research myself to brush back up on it. But that's what I understand it to be, and it's not freedom. It's total tight control. And the UN will be the gov, and you will not have a comeback for your country if something goes wrong, because someone in some other country will be running it. They don't care what happens in your country. So, and it'll be like, if you want to go to court or anything, it'll be an international one. You won't have your locals. It'll all be handed over to someone else, in another country somewhere. And at the moment, well, not long ago, they had Saudi Arabia as head of human rights. I think China's in there too now. How? I don't know, because as far as I can see, there aren't any in over there. But yeah, the UN knows what they're doing. Okay. Randy's waiting for the China dam to burst. Yep, exactly. I'm waiting for that too, Randy. US has more taxes depending on the state taxes. Some state taxes are outrageous. Oh, yeah. Well, we've also got the land rates, which are taxes on your land, because you don't own your land. Every year you've got to pay. Yeah, that's here in Australia. You don't have, unless you get a Torrens title, you don't own your land. You own what's on top of it, but you don't own the land. And that's why you pay land rates. You also pay council rates for your garbage collection, things like that. Like, the people are getting, I don't see how people can't see it. It's just, wow. You just got a job in US, and I was asked if I wanted to be exempt. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's good. By the way, I'm a smoker too. We ain't afraid. Yeah, exactly, Adam. I'm not afraid of it. I really am not. Hang on, there's a lot going on in this chat, that a lot of messages being blocked and stuff. Chris, you found your tool again. I don't know what happened. I have not unmoderated unless, Chris, you've done it yourself. Sorry if you did. Whoever hit the dislike, you'll feel the wrath of my spanner. You felt naked without it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what happened. To be honest, I have not touched anything or done anything. I just noticed that your name was coming up without a spanner, and I kind of went, what is going on? There are patents on that going back to the 1999. Oh, really? The normies are going to feel the full brunt of what goes around comes around shortly. Yep, they will. They own the patent for that. They own the patent for they own the patent for the, yep. Problem, reaction, solution. They've got it all. Cheers, MJ. G'day to all the warriors around the world. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Good on you, warrior. Sustainable is rationing, and yeah, exactly. Geo Loft says, hey, love, sorry I'm late to the party. I've been working in the field. Food is very high priority. How are you going today? I'm good. I am good. I am cold because I have my window open. But yeah, I'm good. I'm handling it all right. Like, yeah, it's just I am a bit wary of the public because I can't, wear that and you just get. I tend to go because the shops are open till like 10 p.m. here at night. I will go late at night on a Friday or Saturday night when I know most people are at home because of the looks you get because I honestly had one guy with a mask on giving me the filthiest looks. If looks could kill, I'd be gone. But anyway, and yeah, I just looked back at him like, yeah, what are you looking at, mate? I didn't say it to him, but like, mm, mm. And then just looked away and did my normal thing. Yeah. So we're doing all right. It's just like this lockdown's not going to end. It's gone from finishing on the 29th of July to the end of August, possibly September. So yeah, I would line the government up, strip him and see who is a he and who is a liar. Or who is he and who is a her. Yeah, that'd be interesting to find out. Even with the experts, some of them look like they're trying, like the females look like they could have male. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Black Mirror and Idiocracy are required viewing. Yes, as well with reading 1984. If you ever get a chance, there's a 3 to 4 hour documentary called The Money Masters or The Money Makers. It's under both. That's good to learn how we got in the money situation we're in today. Yeah, there's a few, and there's like The Matrix and Eyes Wide Shut, even, to show you what they do. Okay, Lee says, hang in there, girl. You're one of the first truthers I started following last year. My daughter-in-law is from Sydney. Oh, really? Oh, wow. You will own nothing and you'll be happy. That's what, Agenda 2030 is that's it in a nutshell. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. And you won't be moving much and you'll get sick. That's not going to be happy. Everyone's going to get sick and, no, okay. Soylent Green is people. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I think some of their meat will be made of. Yeah. Unfortunately, the majority are choosing so-called safety over freedom. Yeah, they are. It's concerning. It's really, I'm surprised, I have to say. I didn't think it would take this much, but now seeing how deep it is, I can see how bad they've been brainwashed. And it's bad. It's bad. Okay, because even when you do try and logically tell them, I don't know what happens. I can only imagine that glazed look, that. And they just keep going on with what they are saying, I don't know what's going on. It's very weird. All I can say is it's really like living in the Twilight Zone. That's another one that should be watched. The Monsters on Maple Street. Twilight Zone, the 2002 version, Monsters on Maple Street. Right at the end, you'll see how they did it and what they were doing. It's amazing. Black Mirror is playing where, please? It's on Netflix. There may be like some on YouTube that have like you'll only see like they've got half the screen is just rubbish and then they've got the little picture in the screen. You might be able to view it that way, but I did actually watch it on Netflix and it disturbed me to watch because I knew what was coming back then. When it first came out, I was watching it going, oh, we're heading for that. Oh, no. It's on Netflix anyway. But, yeah, as I said, there may be some other places you can watch it, but it won't be as good as Unfortunately, I don't want to recommend anyone to go there, but they also give you a 1 month free trial. So you could always like sign up, see how you go, and then, before the month. None of us own anything really. It's all temporary. Exactly. That we really don't. Did you all hear JB say the power? Yes, it could be. Yeah. That's where I think the scare is, and things could go dark for a little while. And I've been saying that for over a year because it is possible that it's still coming. Because we're not out of this yet. We're nowhere near out of this yet. So anyone having the thing could be dead in 2 to 3 years. Yeah, I've heard that too, and I don't know. I can't see it being good, but, I can't say much. Far out. I might as well have a mask on. I can't say anything. The only thing is it stopped me from breathing, which I'm not going to do. So we don't even own our cars, Chris. Yeah. Well, yeah, here you got to pay registration every year to have your car on the road. Your licensing, registration, what else? Yeah, that's a yearly thing. So and then you've got to have like your insurance. You have to have insurance. So there's a compulsory green slip which protects property and you hitting someone else and hurting them, injuring, bodily injury. So we've got a green slip. You have to buy that with your registration, which takes your registration to around, and give or take a few $100s, around $1,000 a year. Then you've got to get your fully comprehensive insurance on top of that if you want to be covered if your car has an accident or, that is your fault. If you want to be covered for everything, you've got to then get a comprehensive insurance on top of that, which can range anything from $400 to $500 up to $1,500, depending on the car you have, what it's worth. I mean, it's on top of like stuff on top of stuff on top of. Why don't you just have one insurance that covers the whole lot? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but it really doesn't make sense. Yeah, McDonald's has been thought to be people. What else have we got? You had a Big Mac for supper. Ooh. Yeah, I try not to eat that I don't know when the last time I did have the little burger once. It was about 6 months ago. I was starving and I had to get something, and it was the only thing available because I was up the mountains. Oh, no, there was a Subway on the other side of the road that I could have gone to. Yeah, but I did have a small burger from McDonald's about 6 months ago. But I'm staying away. I honestly do not eat out at all if I can help it. It's only if I'm absolutely starving and I feel like I'm going to pass out because I haven't eaten that I will. Okay, Richard, have a good one, Richard. Okay, the majority are being scared, blackmailed, bullied, and BS their way out of thinking. Yep. Oh dear. Oh, where was I up to? Oh God, here we go again. Okay. Jimmy, your wife just rang and said you're going back into lockdown up there as well. Okay. Geez, that's Queensland, isn't it? We are going through. I can't be there. The frog will be with you always. Oh, that's sweet. Yep. Yeah, so I've just missed a lot of comments, guys. Sorry, it does skip because I'm behind. So every now and then the whole comment section just jumps. So I'm really sorry if I have missed a comment. Okay, see. I love getting looks, not wearing a mask. Screw them. Yeah, well, I just, I try not to make eye contact with anyone. I do. When you're talking to people, you have to, and I do with them, but just like the people in general, unless it's an older person, an older lady or older man, I'll just, give a little smile, like, sheepish kind of grin, I think. Okay, Keck, see ya. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm funny. I don't like it. I feel like an alien. That's why I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. Either I'm the only normal one or they're all normal and I'm not. Either way, I don't care. I would use it as an excuse to act offended and accuse them of. Okay, you're talking about something there. Your flag was blocked. Sorry, guys, I've missed half that conversation. Where am I up to? Oh, something about Team Atwood. Okay. This never ends until we end it. Yeah, that's what I think. You're in one of those states that September, April, there's SADs, SADS, because not enough sunlight. All I need to see is clown paint and a tea cozy and I get offended. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. You're smoking a J there? Cool, relaxing, listening to Hev. You take vitamin D for lack of sunlight? Yeah. Yeah, we do lack a lot of, and I think the lockdowns are going to be making people's vitamin D levels go down too. I try and get out in my yard and walk around and get some sun and, do things in the yard, I suppose. I found there's nothing more reassuring than faith in God. Yeah, loving family and friends and the knowledge of identifying wild and domesticated plants. Oh, it's lovely. Like, I love gardening. That's why I did horticulture. I just love gardening, and I grow my own food when I can. I've just started buying bags of soil at the moment to start a garden here. It's going to be hard up here because it snows and gets very cold, and I don't have a greenhouse or anything. But I'm going to start one. So, and I've got enough experience to be able to grow my own food. So at least I got that much out of that course that I did. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I'm not easily offended either, really. I really don't. Oh, but we should, though. We should, because, if they're going to do it, you might have to do it back. If they're going to get offended with you, you might have to get offended back. I panic when I see a kiddie's paint palette. I'm looking over my shoulder. Ooh. McDonald's has made you sick for years. Yeah, it gives me pains in the stomach. That's why I try not to eat it if I can help it. Because it's not like nearly, if I eat it at lunchtime, by that night I'll know I've eaten it. Okay, what else? Oh my goodness. I'm way back. Your buddy grew it. You're out of yours. Yeah, so you need like little communities of people, so can help each other out, but small communities, not like cities, because in a city you lose the sense of community. I think they say about 150 people make a good community because you know everyone. If someone does something wrong, everybody knows about it. And 150 people are more likely to work together for everybody and share stuff, than if it gets any bigger than that. I'm not sure, but that's just what I've been reading about. So, yeah, you reckon McDonald's should close down for good? They weren't here in Australia until the late 70s, early 80s. We were fine before they came along, believe me. You're a plumber, it's hard to be offended, but it gave you a hell of an immune system. Oh, it would. Dealing with that. Okay, I've jumped again. Sorry, guys. Where am I? I'm getting lost. I've been hopeless this week, guys. My brain is really, seriously, not doing much. Whose wrench is gone? Oh, it's back now. It's back now. You've got to walk your fur, buddy. Take care. Have a good one, Laurie D. I found where I was up to. Going to the motorcycle races tomorrow. I am helping. I write on my mask with a Sharpie, placebo. Yeah, I'd write. I'd have to write scam or something across mine if I had to wear one. Get grow lights and pots. Currently growing lettuce indoors. Oh, that's a good idea, Selena. Yeah, hydroponics for vegetables. That's a good idea. August will be hot. Yeah, August, hot month in the US. It is. Your soul family. Oh, you guys are excellent. Without you, I don't think I could handle it. Seriously, without other people being awake as well, I don't think I could handle it. In the UK, a lot of people are getting it in the belief that it will stop the winter lockdown. Lockdown Australia tells me that, yeah. Look, even people who've had it are still locked down. They're not allowed to, they're not freely walking around without those on. It doesn't matter whether you do or not. You still have to follow the rules they're going to set down. Yep, Randy, I agree. None of it. 2 weeks after school returns, watch this space. That's what happened here. It happened. Oh, no, it happened as they were going into the holidays here. You're in Sanctuary City, aka Smart City in the US. It's nothing but a kill grid. Yeah, well, they can turn everything off when they feel like it. It's not a good place. It's not going to be a good place to be. Yeah, they've turned it now to be all about the thing and not about where this thing came from. Yeah, they did that. Yep. You said that you've not been doing this much this week, Hev, but you've been putting out more new content than the BBC lately. Yeah, well, that's where all my energy's been going into this week. I have kind of been going hard this week into making videos and posting on Facebook. I actually caught up with a lot of things, and yeah, I have, but that's just what I do anyway. So most of the time when I can, I try just to make videos with the news that I can see so that other people can see the news too. How is my grandbaby doing? She's wonderful. She's really good, thank you, Jackie. She's so gorgeous. And she's nearly crawling now, so she's doing like the belly crawl, trying to do that, So she's so beautiful. I look forward to all of her work. Oh, thank you, Warrior Woo. Had money from the Foshista. Yep. Oh, they've all been, doing it hand in pocket. I need a burp. Sorry, guys. Quiet one there. Oh, Night Melza. I know it's really late over in the UK. I'm really sorry. And I was trying to get in to do another live during the week. But as I said, I got so caught up in doing videos with what I needed to say and that I can say on there that, yeah, I kind of left this one alone. So that's why I'm encouraging people to go over, because you'll get more over in the description, in the links, than you will here. I can't say much. Okay, so what was the point? To get everyone to bankrupt the economy, affect fertility, population. It's the end game that worries me. Yep. Even broccoli sprouts are easy to grow in the kitchen and are very nutritious. Oh, cool. Does it matter if they, like, get really cold for a few hours? Because sometimes overnight the fire goes out and the house will get freezing cold. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is go straight to the fireplace, and I flick the kettle on, go to the fireplace and try and get the fire going. So, prayers for Lebanon. Oh, okay. Oh, they're out in Lebanon now, marching, are they? Oh, good people. Yeah, because we get like when there's something going on here in Sydney, we get people from all walks of life. We get, my goodness, Lebanese, Greek, Italian, Muslims, Aboriginals, white people. Yet everyone is in there, and it's really good to see, guys. It is, because that'll be the end when everyone comes together. That'll finish the whole thing. That's what they're afraid of. As everyone's standing up together. That's just it. The Ukraine are going nuts as well. Wow. Zombieland, Night of the Living Dead. We're in the zombie apocalypse. You know that, don't you? It's just not how they showed it on TV. They probably couldn't show it on TV because TV has a lot to do with being a zombie. So, you know, they wouldn't put the truth. They put half the truth on there. Oh, there's going to be a zombie apocalypse. They just don't show you how. It's the same with when people say, oh, we're not getting loaded onto carts and stuff. Well, yeah, it doesn't happen the same way, but you can see it happening if you know what you're looking for. You always catch me on Rumble. Oh, thank you. Yep. You make sure to go outside every day, plenty. Yep. I need to do it more than I do. I get stuck in front of the computer from about 8, 9 in the morning till about, some days it's till 9 o'clock at night. But I do go out for cigarettes. That's why I go outside most of the time. When I'm doing a live, I'm not going to leave you guys and walk outside and have a cigarette. I'll open the window, have one here. But any other time, I don't smoke in the house. I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it in my house. But yeah, I do like to go outside. But I have been spending a lot of time. The more videos I make, the more time I'm spending in front of the computer. I've been enjoying your live shows. Glad to see you on Rumble too. Take stock of basics, but don't overdo it. The stores, hoarders. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't like. I'm used to it because my dad used to do it. Like when you go to the shopping centre, you buy an extra tin of something, like because tins last a long time. So you buy a tin of something, and you just keep adding a tin every week, and before you know it, you got a cupboard full of tinned food that you could probably go on for a while, if you had to. So, like, it's a last resort type thing. And the little ready-made meals, the little package ones that the armies use, they'd probably be better. But yeah, with what I can afford, I'm just doing what I can afford, and canned food is what I can afford to do. So that's where I'm kind of stocking up on, yeah, but not hoarding. I'm just putting it away. And we do eat it. We go through it, and then I replace it, so it does get used. I try not to eat canned food either. I'd rather make my own. I ride my bicycle for an hour, work in the yard for an hour. That's good. And then there's a link to Facebook groups. Is that our group, Chris? Selena, because I feel like it's yours as well, you mods as well. Except I get carried away and I can sometimes just forget and post things that are already posted on there. The people, we're not even resisting yet. Motorcycle ride in the afternoon, that's good, yeah. Even just to get out and go for a drive, which you're not allowed to do at the moment. Not allowed, but, it's getting out, like it's just getting out and getting the sun and like possibly driving over to the next street over and getting out of the car and walking through the bush. And I might just go for a walk down the end of the street and I'm in the bush. So, you only grow one thing. Yeah, that thing, yep. That's what I was saying about hydroponics. I mean, you get your lettuce and your tomatoes and yeah. PK Truth showed the riots going on in Ukraine and it got taken down. Yeah, PK, he's been going for a while, another Aussie. He's been going for years. And I've watched him get taken down over and over and over again. He's he's a man with resilience. He keeps bouncing back. Ever question why we in America kept our guns for these exact scenarios? I know, yeah. I've been saying and commenting on a lot of like American YouTubers and things. Do not give them up. Do not. Do not. Lol, I stand up and call on Sprite. If nobody complies, the dictator. Well, yeah, if nobody complies, the emperor has no clothes. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Randy said it, the emperor has no clothes. So, okay. Selena says, yet, in response to Chris, yet we are not resisting yet. I don't see even leftists being willing to be locked down again, especially those who got that thing to acquire more freedom. Yeah. We'll see how it works out. Because I think it's coming back to you guys as well. I think it's coming back to the Dem states in the US. Florida's going to do all right. He's already said, no, we're not doing it. Well, you got to bless the beverages too. Folks, please search Ellison Co. Disclosure Chaos Ships Avalanche of Light. BQH. Oh, it's audio only? Okay. Only time I wore one of those things was to get new glasses. That's it. Our sheriff won't enforce it. Oh, that's good. Oh, we love you. Oh, guys, look, honestly, I love you. Without you guys, I'd be going nuts, I think, because of the people who are still asleep. Feels like you're talking to a brick wall. It took a child to notice that, Randy. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow on Wheezy's, Jimmy. See ya. I will be there. Folks, yep, I've already read that one. Someone with knowledge must know something because we know their plan. Yeah, but they can't tell everyone the plan because then the enemy would know too. So that's why I think the whole thing's a massive confusion right now. Pardon me, I'm burping again. Yeah, that's why I think the whole thing's a massive confusion. Just not just for us, but for the people in charge, because they don't know what's going on. If we don't know, they don't know, and they're more likely to make more mistakes not knowing what's going on. So I'm kind of waiting for them to really trip themselves up bad, the media, and as if they haven't done it enough as it is. But obviously the public need more than that to see. So I'm waiting for that bit. If you don't have guns, you still have gasoline. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Is that cultivation for personal use still illegal in Oz? Yep. As far as I know, yes, they haven't done anything with the laws on that. That's why sometimes I think we're worse than the rest of the world. Like we're further into that 2030 than the rest of the world. But then the UK will do something or Canada will do something and it'll make me think, oh, I don't know, or New Zealand or somewhere else will do something and I'll think, well, I don't know. We're pretty on par, I think. It's just that each country's slightly doing little different things. I think they're trying to see what'll work, to be honest. Compassion is the answer. That is all anyone wants or needs. Yeah. Well, I think everyone needs a bit of compassion and understanding. Like, I don't know, people who seem to watch the TV have a one-way view of looking at things and don't consider other people. They just think that everyone should be wearing a mask and, oh, my hair went in my eye, that everyone should be wearing a mask and everyone should get this and everyone should get that and everyone should do what they're told. Because they're living in an echo chamber. Again, it's I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Any business wanting that pass will not be getting, yeah, I think a lot of people will end up like that, George. I really do. As far as canned foods, consider meats first and so fermented vegetables second. Protein will be the hardest thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got like beef stews and things in a can and braised beef and onion and, oh, yep. So I know it's probably crap, but look, if you're starving, it'll be better than nothing, I'm telling you. If your governor locks us down again, you will help campaign. Yeah, exactly. It's time to, sort of say something, I think, and to the ones in charge and say, no more. Look, this is not on. And the more people that do it, the more they'll sort of go, whoa, okay, if you're getting millions of emails or hundreds even or thousands of emails at you in your job for doing the wrong thing, you'd probably start going, whoa. And that's what I think needs to kind of happen a bit. Be observant and let our light shine. Yeah, as much as you can. Look, sometimes it gets hard. I mean, even I found that out last night and this morning, just trying to talk to someone. It just felt like I was from another planet, or they were from another planet, or I don't know. After this, I think I'm going to take the rest of the day to go and watch The Twilight Zone. I feel more comfortable there than anywhere else right now. Oh no, my own home's good. The people around me are good. They understand. It took a child to notice the emperor had no clothes. Yeah, exactly. If all the crops seem to be doing fine. Okay, that's good. I just want to get a little, it doesn't have to be big. I mean, it could even be nearly a plastic sheet to go over some sort of stand to cover the vegetables that you're growing so that the frost and the snow don't get to them. Because I think I'd be able to grow them. Oh, maybe. Then there's winter vegetables and we're coming up to autumn soon. So that'll be time to spring. Geez, you're coming up to autumn. I'm coming up to spring. So that'll be like the beginning of spring, hopefully, to plant vegetables. Although here and where we are, a lot of people don't plant them till about halfway through spring because we can still get snow up to December up here. So that's what I mean. You kind of need like maybe not a greenhouse, but a plastic, like a glass house without the glass, you can use plastic, whatever. Or a hydroponic setup for growing fruit and vegetables inside your home. Eat nuts, fruits, and vegetables. Well, I eat vegetables. I sometimes eat fruit, not often. But I eat vegetables with dinner. So all the crops seem to be doing fine. Yep. It's not being allowed abroad that will hurt me on principle. I refuse to be bullied or blackmailed into doing something, against your will. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Do you think the preppers with the underground homes, is this the nuclear disaster they were waiting for? Oh, it could be. Because I think once something big happens, people are going to panic. And I think probably a lot of people, anyone who has bunkers, is going to go in there. I don't know. Yeah, this is the disaster they were waiting for. I do believe that. And even the rich have bunkers for this very time. So if the people rise up, they can go and hide. But then there's other people who believe that that's all been washed out and that they won't have a chance to hide. Don't participate in anything you need to do. Yep, exactly. You don't have the NHS app, not being tested, not having that, according to... Yeah, they're saying that here too, George, that we're selfish for not. Forget about if you have like a problem where you can't wear a mask or can't get the thing. You're just selfish, you know. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand this. Yes, you want a greenhouse to grow a garden year round. Yeah, that would be good. Then they're called... there's ones with the white material on them, and they stop the snow and all that from going in. They're not called a greenhouse. They're called I can't remember. I've been watching them too on YouTube. Sending pets to your kitty cat. Oh, I know. I've got 2 of them on the bed. Use cow panel fence bend cover with plastic, inexpensive. That's a good idea, kitty. I've got a tickle in my throat. Oh, my glass is steamed up. That's a nice hot cover, that one. They send me texts offering me mine, but they send it in such a jolly tone, like I've won some sort of surprise, like, congratulations, today is your lucky day. Oh, God. I can imagine them doing that here soon. Read us more ghost stories sometime. You're good at that. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I will try. Yeah, I've been hopeless at reading the last couple of days. Ooh. Yeah, getting my mouth around words and like they lie, right? I shared this on Facebook the other day. They lie. We know they're lying. They know that we know that they're lying, but they still lie. You know? That's what I think about not only the government, but there's certain people, yeah, like Sean Atwood, that you can apply that to as well. You can apply that to the government. You can apply that to the media. Yeah, there is so... I still can't believe it. I'm pretty much nearly speechless at the moment, going, oh, my God. Let's walk around in groups or gatherings with picket signs saying we want a divorce. A worldwide movement, I bet it would work. It probably would, you know. Oh, and in Melbourne, Avi Yamini has gone to court, to the Supreme Court, to fight that going to get a cup of coffee is more risky than standing outside holding a sign, like a petition, a protest. So that was going through the courts. I'll have to check up and see how that went. But the professional doctor they had in there, or whoever he was, had to agree with them that, yes, going for coffee, you're more likely to catch something than standing holding a sign. So there's that. We'll see how that goes. It's going through court, so... Okay. Abnormal snowfall in summer in Brazil, MSM news report. I saw that, Natalie, yeah. But it's winter there, so I don't know how abnormal... Maybe it doesn't snow there every winter. It could be like here, and maybe the MSM are just blowing it out of proportion. I don't know, because I haven't looked at it. I've seen a couple of like videos of snow in Brazil, and that went, wow, okay. But I believe it's winter over there. I'm not 100% sure myself. And it could be like Australia, where it doesn't snow every winter, but every now and then you'll have a good snowfall. And the mainstream media have a habit of using that, yeah, to say, oh, look, weird weather, and things that don't happen. Like it snowed in Ayers Rock in the middle of Australia. It's a desert, right? It snowed there one winter. I think it snowed twice. I think once in the 70s and once in the 90s. So, I mean, it happens, but they always play it up when it happens, like, oh, a big event. I'm just not sure. I have to go and look at it. I think they're so desperate to get their lives back by getting that they are complying are the real selfish ones. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know how it starts, we're watching it. Chris, I think they may soon become our enemy reporting on us. They could, send us to re-education camps because they think they know what's right and they think that we are wrong. Something better soon should be coming because they can't get much work. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. See you, Sadie. You sent a request to join the group. Excellent. Good on you, Warrior Nun. I have such a nice, pleasing voice. Oh, thank you. It's planned shortage on everything from food. Yeah, they are. I know that from last year when the toilet paper thing happened. My son worked for a supermarket. He was a manager. They weren't allowed to order more. They had it, but they weren't allowed to order it. So, did you see the video of the two young girls that met each other from the same neighbourhood because of the shakes from that thing? I haven't, no. But I've seen a lot of the girls with that problems after it. Shade House, that's what it is. Yep, Deb, that's exactly what it is. Division will never win. Unity and educating each other feel like the only chance we've got right now. I agree. It's just that some people don't think they need to be educated. They don't want to listen. That's what the problem, I think, the biggest problem is they think you're mad. They don't want to listen. So, look, the programming works well. The TV's got them to believe we're all mad. We don't know what we're talking about after however many years of research we've done. Forget about that. Just, you know nothing. You're just a person. Because unless you have a label on you, like a, expert or politician or doctor or something, you just got no idea. Forgetting that that's how people used to be good at what they did, was they studied for years and years and years because they were interested in it. They'd work in the field as well, and that's how you would be a professional at what you did. That was years ago. Now you've got to have certificates for everything to have that little label on your head, that one. Oh, how did we get here? Media's reach has decreased. I know, yeah, they're going to fail. Have tried telling folks, they say it will never happen. I know. They don't believe it. There's got to be something that shows them because they're not going to believe it. Love is always stronger than hate. Yep. Avi Yamini is taking the Andrews government to the Supreme Court. That was it. Yeah. Over that. Yeah. And the questions that I read out on Rumble and Odysee and that, I actually read some of the court, what was said during the court thing. And the professional they had up there had to concede that standing with a sign is not as bad as going for a cup of coffee if you're trying to avoid catching whatever, So love resonates at a higher frequency than hate. Yep. And the Facebook group for everyone who wants to join. Yep. No Facebook for you, Randy. That's fair enough. Look, I don't blame you. I really don't. I hope Yemeni wins, yeah. Well, he's got good people on his side, and he's got people who were apparently harassed by the police for it. Keep 35 gallons of gasoline reserve. How many litres in a gallon? Because we go by litres here, so I'd have to, like 2.5 litres per gallon or 3, or I'm going to have to look that one up. Where is that to? I think people on trail bikes are out now. It's either that or the police going through the forest wanting to see if anyone's out. They were trail bikes. Police use trail bikes too here in Australia for country. So, okay. I was at Uluru and Alice Springs on December the 21st last year for the event, and it was 20 degrees below normal. Oh, really? I get frustrated daily by people judging me for not wearing a mask. I have to remind myself, though, that they're not the real enemy. Yeah, that's what I feel like I have to remind myself of, that they're not the enemy. They just don't know. We all want to be kind and caring and compassionate to each other, yeah. But it's the media and the government that gets in the way of that too, because I think you'd find most people are caring and compassionate, but when they're brainwashed, like, they're scared. That's the only thing I can think. They are scared. And so it's running them. It's fueling them. Controlled shortages, yeah. I've noticed during your COVID experience, many more people saying hello during your bicycle ride. Okay, that's good. Reports coming in say the food is spoiling, not allowed to ship. Yeah, I'm hearing that too, that they're throwing it rather than giving it to the people. My mum is highly educated and she is not awake. Yeah, look, even PhDs have probably fallen for some of this. There's people who are so educated by the system standards, and there are people who dropped out of high school that are realising what's going on. I'm one of them. I dropped out when I was 15, out of high school. I had enough. I thought it was ridiculous, and I went to work. So I don't think that being educated in an institution these days is necessarily being smart. I'm not saying that, no, anyone who's been there is not smart. I'm just saying, like, they need more than that. You're only taught what you're taught. You need to expand your own knowledge and thinking, and that's why it's really bad living in echo chambers, because when they hear the same thing over and over again, and people are taught to trust the universities, the schools, anyone in charge, you're taught to trust them. And I think that's where the problems have arisen, is from trusting people who should not have been given the trust in the first place. My mum and dad still, they still say, oh, don't cause waves. Don't stand up. Don't, no, you're best off, no. Stay out of it. And I'm like, no, that's how we got here. Everyone stayed out of it and tried to keep their head down and just go along to get along. It's not going to work anymore. And my mum and dad say, well, where to? And I said, it's not up to you now. It's up to us. Leave it with us. We'll work it out. But I'm nice to them when I say it, But I understand, Deb, exactly where you're coming from. It's hard, and I think a lot of it is brainwashing. They often look so unhappy in their eyes. It's the one that wear them outside I feel sorry for. So much fear and devoid of expression. I feel sorry for people driving around in cars by themselves with a mask on. I just think, oh my God, please, mate, take it off. Like, you I don't know. Far out. Can you imagine if food shortages became real? Real life would get scary and savage overnight. Well, it possibly could. Good night, Natalie. It possibly could, to show people not to rely on government corporations, supermarkets. That's why a lot of people are starting to grow their own food now, if they haven't already. Yeah, I think it's time to get for yourself. You really need to look after. I like the canned food and all that's good for stocking. It's good to stock up on stuff, but you need to be actively preparing yourself as well in case it does go down, that you can then have food once your canned goods are gone and stuff. I'd prepare. I think prepping is a great idea. It can't hurt, especially if you just have like normal natural disasters. It can't hurt no matter what. So that's what I think. So, how many times have we been told it's all conspiracy theory, then years later it's true? More than I can count. Yep, exactly. They just try to keep hiding it. Where was I up to? AS, much love to you, Hev sister, and all family here. May God bless, heal, guide, and protect us all. I agree, AS. Oh, wow. I really feel like a speechless nearly. I'm just like, I'm blown away. Scaring adults is one thing, but doing it to our elderly and children, time to make a stand. Yeah. Hit that like button, guys. Oh, excellent. 89. That's more than the people who are watching. So people have come in and out, and that's what's happened with the like button. They've left their like. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate it. Biblical floods and earthquakes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Anything's possible at this point. Anything is possible. Chris may have to eat wildlife to survive. Neighbours may not like me then. Yeah, well, we don't know how far it's going to be pushed, do we? It could come to that. And that's why people will find that living in cities will not be much good, because they're the people that are going to be turning on the rats and the cats and the dogs, because not a lot of wildlife around. So people in the country are going to do better there if it comes to that. Always give non-maskers a nod, g'day, when you pass them. Yeah, I do, yeah. I always smile at them. But I'll smile at, like, if I'm turning a corner in a supermarket and an elderly lady's got a mask, or even an elderly man, anyone, I'll just go, as if I understand and shit, I feel bad, but you're wearing one. Yeah, I don't know what to say to people. I'm at a loss. I know truck drivers saying warehouses are full. There you go. Chris, unfortunately, our elderly are mostly, yeah, jab. Something's going on in our sky too. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed a lot more trails going on there too. Yuri Bezmenov, 3 times KGB operative, 1984 lecture, well worth listening to. Subversion rule explains things clearly why many can't wake up. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. I'm going to write that one down. Where's my pen gone? Yuri Bezmenov. If my pen would... Don't you hate that? Yuri Bezmenov. Okay, I'm going to search that when I'm done, Empress. Thank you. Through fear of not being able to see their grandkids for most, people will look back at this time in history and wonder how we ever allowed it to happen. Exactly. Yeah, and I've been sharing things on Facebook too, saying, like, what will you tell your children that you were doing during 2020, 2021? Did you sit back? Did you have a beer? Did you leave it to everyone else to worry about? Because it's going to be a lot of people. And they won't be able to stand up and say, oh, no, we were fighting, because people will know they weren't. Those of us who were will know they weren't. Wow. Because I think a lot of people are going to claim, oh, yeah, I was fighting, when they were doing nothing. Because everyone's going to want to look good to their own grandchildren and stuff too, Some people talk it up. Some people lie. Some people tell stories. So I don't know. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying this could happen, The things that I've thought of happening is just insane. I've got a great imagination though, so I've copied that and we'll watch it later after. Yeah, I'd advise everyone to write down Yuri Bezmenov and look it up. A 1984 lecture. Babysitting your grandchild this evening. Good on you, Randy. Yeah, it is crazy, George. It's medical doctors are probably the most indoctrinated. Yeah, I think they are. A lot of them are. A lot of them are. Look, they want to help people. And they go in believing that that's what this is all about. When you actually look at it, you go, whoa, oh. Like as a normal person, you just go, wow, whoa, that's insane. So I think the medical profession will probably need to be retrained if we don't get out of it altogether. If the cures don't come out, I have a funny feeling things will come out. If it goes down, I think it will only be for a couple of weeks at most. Yeah, it won't be for long. All I can say is if it does, just protect yourself. Do what you got to do. Stay home, whatever you got to do. Load up, whatever you got to do. Chris got to do whatever. Do have lots of prep food. That's good. Hey, Miss Skilled. Hang on, I can't say it. Miss Killed Gamer. Okay, Miss Skilled Gamer. Oh my goodness, it took me a while. Mentally disabled, state-owned children, the homeless on the streets, humans are most at risk at the moment. Please help and check in on these ones. You can knock at these facilities. Clothes are useful. Yeah, if you can take clothes, blankets or anything down to a local homeless shelter or anything, yeah. I don't know, I was thinking of giving a bag of beanies to them because I've knitted all these beanies. We don't have like our local markets. You can't go and sell them at the markets at the moment. So I was thinking of just giving them to the homeless shelter or going through homeless shelters or finding people on the street and handing them one. My goodness, Wow. Anyway, it shows the fear people have when they've been jabbed and are wearing a muzzle. Why have an issue with those who done? You are the one that's safe, supposedly. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense. They can't see it doesn't make sense because they think it does make sense, and it's insane. That the media are giving people mental problems. Well, make that the media and the government. They're both doing it. Doctors don't repair. Yeah, they want to sell. Yeah, exactly. Just write it out and here you go. And then when you have a problem with that one, they'll go, oh, here's another one to stop that. Oh, and that'll stop the side effects from that one. And that one, this new one will stop the side effects from both of them. And then, it just keeps going. Like, how do they not see it? Doctors are smart. How can they not question? How are they not questioning them? If I was a doctor, I'd be questioning myself, saying, hey, I'm not healing anyone. What's going on here? Why am I here? What am I doing? Honestly, if I was a doctor, I would be thinking that. I really would, because I think it as a normal person. What are you doing? Like, Oh, sorry, Deb, your message is gone. Chris says, how can we be prepared in cities, i.e. the going of feed isn't always possible. There's barely enough space to house people in UK cities. That's the problem. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Sorry, guys, just filling up my cuppa from another cuppa. One I made earlier. And stick it on the candle so it warms up. There you go. I got it down pat now. I don't know how to prepare in a city. If it does go to just batten the hatches, mate, I don't know what to do. I would not know what to do in a city. I'm on the outskirts, so I'm kind of like the bush is there. If I really need it, I can just, got a bag ready. Hang on. Got my bag half ready. Whoops, say that. We have some prepping stuff. What do we have? Oh, I have, unless I put it back. No, I'll put it back. I have a saw, fold-away saw to saw trees. You've got made in freaking China. A little raincoat, little blue cheap raincoat. Heaps of rope. What else have I got in here? A water filter. with the hose thing. What else have we got? A headlight. They're good when you go camping, by the way. What else have we got? Yeah, people thought I wasn't serious. I'm ready. Check it out. Which way does it go? Hang on. I should just wear that in the supermarket. I still can't breathe even with that on. What else have I got here, guys? Oh my God, you should see. I have medicines and bandages and a whistle and butterfly stitches, and I don't know what else is in there. Yeah, tissues, binoculars. I got a lot in here, guys. The flint and waterproof matches and a torch, more string, lots more strings and things. I've got a tarp outside that is covering my wood at the moment, but if I need to, I can chuck it in the bag. Yeah, so I'd say prep. Just in case. But yeah, one day I might go through the whole lot and even get some more. So, but yeah, if you're stuck in the city, probably if it does go down, just batten the hatches. Can we get Hev to 100 likes during the live for the 3rd week running? Can we get there? We're at 93. Let's make it 3 out of 3 for Hev, please, guys. Come on, can we hit the like button? Can we get it over 100? Oh, 94, we go. Oh, God, good on you guys. Go. Oh, shoot, I've jumped again. You've seen that lecture? That's good. Yep. Be right back, George. Cool. Where am I up to? The fear and long-term effects it must be causing amongst kids is unquantifiable. It is. Yeah, no fear. You just batten the hatches, or, if you need to, just grab your bag and go. No, or, just do it. You just do what you got to do, and that's what I mean. You do what you got to do. It will seem that Australia started and will end as a colony of prisoners. Yeah, it looks that way. I believe there's help, but not until we say, enough. I have a trail bike or two. That's another good thing it might be good to have, is a bike. I've thought that, a bicycle bike. Remember, China's lost all their crops. That's less. Oh, on the open market, yeah. They will offer the most money to buy up the market. Yeah, so it's probably all getting shipped over there now. Yeah, our medicine is a profit industry. It really is. It's bad. Statistics are manipulated for fear. Yep, they are, Shannon. Yours and our growing seasons will be coming to an end soon. Chris, you want me to sing that song again, don't you? I love singing, but it's whether people love listening to it or not. It might be really, like, some people might go. Because the masks don't work. They just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. Because baby, ooh. And that's where I go downhill. We have always used herd immunity. People are getting rich based on lies. Yeah, exactly. People in China forming a human wall against the water. Really? I don't think that's going to work well. Couldn't they sandbag it or something? I don't know. But I don't know if people forming a human wall against the water is going to work. That water, mate, it can carve through a rock, through rocks. The kickbacks they get for how many scripts they write, they make money on you. They do. They love misery, yeah. We need to start creating local... Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to be local groups of people doing their own thing, relying on each other. You've started with your neighbours. Yeah, it's a good thing to get to know your neighbours. If you get along with them, good to get to know them. I've started getting to know a few of mine. I now know the two people on either side at the back, one over the front. Yeah, and trying to get to know... Some of them keep to themselves, so, it's harder to get to know the ones that like to keep to themselves, but just a hi. I don't want to go and borrow sugar off them or anything. I just want to go hi when you pass each other, It's just nice. If the supermarket's running out of food, my cat might eat me alive. Yeah, I'd let him out. I think mine would probably have plenty of mice and things to feed on. If it comes to that, we might have to. The ravens will eat your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Get a folding stove. I got one. I got one of the little gas bottle ones. You just stick a gas bottle in there and it goes. But I've also got a fireplace, so... Oh, well, jumped again. Oh, good night, Pat. Water purification tablets, one of the most important items. Yes, it is. Heather saw a young soldier sitting down with his grandmother, went over to thank him for his service, dropped a 20 on his table, shook his hand, went back to my table, and his grandmother came. Oh, really? Over in crying and thanks. You never know who you affect. Exactly. When the mass is hungry, we'll turn to government for relief. Government will try to buy their way out of the population problem. If that fails, we'll be used to get their resources. 1.4 million in China. Yep. Smack that like. We're up to 98, guys. We've got 2 to go. 2, and we hit on 100. Okay, I won't pay attention. It might hit there. You forgot toilet paper. I did. I think I am getting a slight cold. But I did forget the toilet paper. I have to add I've got tissues in there. Hey, if worst came to worst, there are leaves out there. I've got plenty of newspaper too. But you've got to wet that first, let it dry out, and then use it. That's from old people. They said that when they had to, years ago during the war, they wet the paper, the newspaper, let it dry out, and then it was used for toilet paper because it was more absorbent. That's what they told me. Okay, where was I up to? The toilet paper. Hev, I love you and love all the like-minded folks in this chat. Good night, D. Lee. Same back at you, mate. Seriously, because without you guys, I think I'd be going nuts too now. Little random act of kindness, Mark, is what makes our race beautiful. It is. Well, the reason I met the people over the back on that side was because I let my cats out in the morning to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. And I heard all this commotion, like not barking or anything or just running. I could hear when someone walks on my veranda here out the window. And I heard like lots of little running, and I thought, okay, something's going on out there. So I walked out the back to have a cigarette, and there was a dog in my yard because we have no fence to keep animals out or anything. Beautiful dog. Looked like a husky, but was black and white and blue-eyed. And just a gorgeous dog. And sort of, it stayed away from me. It wasn't sure of me at first. It sort of was in my yard, and then it sort of, I was going, what are you doing here? And it was like, it got down on its little and looked at me, and sort of went, but far away. And then as I spoke to it was coming closer. You know how they crawl closer? It was coming closer, and then it'd roll on its back, and then it'd get back up and look at me again. I'd go, come on. And it came over, and as soon as I patted it, it was like it could jump to my face level. It was just such a springy little dog, like medium-sized dog, sorry. And it would lick me in the face. And so I'd sort of be going, okay, hang on, settle down, sit. And it sat. And I thought, okay, someone owns it. Searched the collar, found a little tag that said its name was Dusty. And I thought, oh, Dusty. And he got all excited over that. And then I looked at the back of the tag. There was phone numbers on there. So I rang them up and said, do you have a dog named Dusty? If you do, it's at this address with me. Anyway, within half an hour, I saw that the people over the back, their car had gone, and I thought, I bet you they own a dog. Next thing you know, it comes down the road. So I walked out the front. The dog followed me, and I just stood at the bottom of my driveway with the dog until they came up, and then they took the dog and thanked me and said sorry. And I said, don't worry about it. I love animals. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, it's just those little – like this dog, I took it down the front. It went one way the first time, then it went the other way the next time, and I knew the dog didn't know where it was just from doing that. It went one way, turned around, came back. Then I went down there again. It went the other way, turned around, came straight back. And I thought, yeah, this dog doesn't know where it is. So I was trying to keep the dog with me until the people got there anyway. Just a random thing that happened, but it introduced me to the people over the back there, and they're lovely. So it's fantastic. Oh, we got to 100, guys. Wow. Okay, where am I up to now? I would advise a channel called Lundove. He's a fellow Aussie and teaching law. Really? Knowing your God-given rights is important. That's really, okay. Lun, L-U-N-D-O-V-E. Okay. I really enjoy watching you here from the UK. Have done now for the past year. Your laugh makes me smile. Thank you, Jack. Yay! We got 100 likes. Good on you guys. Really enjoyed tonight. A great vibe with good, intelligent people in this group. Yeah, well, it's like I said, the more information that we get and let each other know, you know, the more ideas that come up too. Baby wipes work too. Oh, there you go. Yep, baby wipes. And everyone's telling me I got 100 likes. Good on you guys. Cops are starting to catch on here in Canada. That may not end well for them if they continue the path they're on. Well, the ones that are doing it and pushing it and all that, they're not going to fare well in the end. That's all. I'm not going to, like, I don't know what will happen, but there'll be trials, and they will be put on trial. And just doing your job isn't going to cut it. You need to have a moral standing where you're coming from, and if you think it's wrong, you shouldn't be doing it, even as a copper. Grandma used to keep old catalogues colourful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because apparently when you wet them and they dry out, they become more absorbent. Okay. True gift from your heart. That's what happens after that is up. Yeah, well, yeah, to them it's always get blessings. Yeah, well, I don't see, it doesn't hurt to be nice to people. So, and you get along better in life if you're nice to people as well. You don't get that. Yeah, I'm just nice to everyone until they do something that make me think, okay, I'm going to stay away from you now. And I won't be nasty to them. I just won't hang out with them or see them or contact them and I do that with people I love anyway. I forget to contact people. So, yeah, it's not hard if I don't like you not to contact. Oh, my God. I do it with people I do like as well, unfortunately. I'm just hopeless at remembering to ring people and keep up with people because I get so busy and wrapped up in doing this that I forget everything else. It's just, yeah. Okay, if you do good to others, you'll find it's a way to you. Yeah, it'll find its way to you too, yeah. Thank you, Kathy. For growing in Australia, look up Self-Sufficient Me channel on YouTube. Mark has been doing gardening videos for years, also has a blog site. I have been watching him. Yep. I don't know where he lives in Australia, but where I am, it's colder than most places. Unless he lives somewhere in Victoria, then it could be equal to being where I am. So, Cat, that crazy karma. Yeah, karma does. It's when you're nice to people, it will come round. If you're always cranky with people, it might come round as well, in a bad way. You try to be nice too, yeah. When you give it, it always comes back, yeah. It's difficult to work out. Self-absorption is humanity's greatest enemy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you going, Mark? Have a good one. Thank you too. Yeah, it seems like a lot of humanity is very self-absorbed, and I think, you can let me know what you think of this. I think the TV is teaching people to be narcissists and gaslighters. What do you think? Because I don't know, from what I'm seeing, it just seems, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Watch The High Wire with LBRY on Bitchute. Latest on the V and that, yep. Also, Steve Bannon War Room. Yeah, I keep meaning to try and catch up with Steve Bannon in the War Room. And I keep missing him somehow. I'm sure I subscribed to him. Is he on Rumble? I'm sure I had subscribed to him, but I never see him. Or is it Bitchute? Because I don't spend a whole lot of time on Bitchute. I spend more time on Rumble and Odysee because most of the people I watch went there. But there are still a few that I used to watch that have gone on Bitchute. And I'll show that message. People spend so much time in front of the TV they believe it's how life is. Yeah, 100% programmed for narcissists and gaslit dum-dums. Yeah. Well, yeah, it seems to, because maybe they're trying to encourage people to encourage their friends to get the thing or whatever, but it's coming across as gaslighting or condescending, and because they think they know they're right, it's seemingly narcissistic a little bit because, it's all, I'm right. I know I'm right. You're wrong. And it's like, oh, okay. You believe what you want to believe. I'm serious. Like, I cannot do this. I cannot walk someone from the very beginning right through. Now they're going to have to catch up. So they're going to have to do it on their own. So, yeah, that's one way to realize you're a bit past that. I mean, face to face, I might be able to do it, but it's really hard online because of how people take things. And maybe I've taken it the wrong way too, but it's come across as that. And maybe I come across to her as that. So there's like, face to face would be better, but I don't think that's going to happen. So Bannon's on Rumble. Okay. I thought he was, and I'm going to have to check if I'm subbed, because for some reason I don't think I don't ever see him. So Dr. Robert Malone was the inventor of that. Yeah, government's got to stop. Yeah. Please don't put the V. I can get a strike. You might as well. Could use code word like jab. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm scared of having call-ins, because someone who doesn't realize might just be saying what they need to say, except they won't allow it here. So that's the only problem with having call-in. But I will try and probably set that up on Rumble, Odysee as well eventually. But for now, I've only got the access to go live on Rumble. I don't have the option on Odysee. So I might trial that out soon too, see how I go. Oh, self-sufficient me is living in LBRY, southeast Queensland. Okay. Well, He's got a better weather for growing than I have here. But he's still I still watch him. He's worth watching. You mod for Kirsten W. Okay. Have you seen the Mr. Truth Bomb series on Rumble? No, I haven't. Good morning, Daisy. Sorry you're late. Been at the hospital with Mum who had fall after the prickly thing. Oh no. Hope she's all right. Oh no, I hope she's all right. Yeah, my dad had 2 of them, and I'm kind of praying that, whoa. Check out Quite Frankly on YouTube. We don't need call-ins. This format of you answering questions and chatting to the live is great. Good stuff. Yeah, because I really, I'm just very, very, like, it's when I rang Wheezy when he was doing live streams, I realised then and went, oh, if someone doesn't know and they just ring in and talk, it could be, that could be a little bit problematic. Well, the channel could get shut down. So if they say the wrong thing, so it's kind of, unable to do that here. But yeah, I'll just continue to do. Every week I'll continue to do what I do. And if I can throw another live in during the week, I will. For the people in the UK, I'll try to do one at night so that it's earlier for you guys. It'll be the morning for you guys. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Daisy. Oh, I suppose that I better prepare myself just in case to be expecting something if it wasn't a placebo that my father got. So not sure if that was the same. Okay. Fought with family about it, but sister has okay. The best place to be. You don't have to watch what you say. Yeah. Yeah, Rumble and Odysee and all them, they're it used to be really good here, but yeah, since about 2014, 15, 16, it just started getting really bad. Yeah, it's gotten worse as the years have gone on, actually. Sorry, sister has big pharma background, so you lost the argument. Oh, I'm so sorry, Daisy. That's the problem. These people think they know, but they're going to find out that they didn't really know. Hev was one of the first to talk about the Mothers of Darkness, then everyone jumped on it. Oh, really? I got here late in the show. I was out in the field tending to the veggies. Good on you. See, that's what we should be doing a lot more of. I'd also run Inked Social. Inked Social. Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. With so many people getting banned lately, it would be foolish to take unnecessary risks on here. Yes, that's what I think. That's why I think it's just doing the lives the way I do them is probably the best way to go right now until things go one way or another. Because, I mean, this whole thing could just go completely, this whole platform, because of what they're doing. They could go, the whole thing could get shut down for a while. Just be prepared for anything at this point. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what's next? I'm preparing for just about anything at this point because we don't know how far this is going to go. But I know that in the end we will rise up. We will take it, and we will do better than what's been done before. We're the people. That's what I think. Ink Social's one Kirsten Weldon's friends started, but you never could get on, so I gave up trying. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there's Gab and all that, but there's one. The Mr. T said He's not on anything, and if he does go on one, it'll be one he probably makes himself. So I think if things do go down, that'll probably pop up. That'll be the first thing that pops back up in the end when it comes back, if you know what I mean. If the whole thing goes down for a while, it's going to change systems into another system. That's what I think. So anyway, guys, I've been going for about 2 hours, 2.5, just over 2.5 hours, and I'm hungry again. So I'm going to have to go and eat something. It feels like we're living in the twilight zone. Everything's inside out, back to front. Yeah, it is. Everything's inverted. Everything that's good has been taken and twisted. So you can look at it as the twilight zone, the upside down, because everything seems to be upside down. What was good is bad, and what's bad is good now. And yeah, it's the whole thing is insane. Rumble and Bitchute are okay. That's where I catch most of the ones I used to see on you. Yeah, exactly. You see a revolution happening. Yeah. You're in the middle of switching from public to private servers. Oh, it was in the middle. Yep, okay. Yep, guys, I'm going to go because I am really hungry. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Same time next week, we'll be back. Try and catch up in the middle of the week. Hopefully, if I can do a surprise live, I will. Just keep your eyes and ears out. I might even do a community post before I do it, or schedule it if I'm able to go. So, okay, guys, I hope you have a really good one. Stay safe and hang on. We're going to get through this together, okay? They're in that together. We're in this together, okay? So we will survive, guys. Just stay strong and don't panic, whatever happens. Okay, guys, have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.